Laugh now, but cry later. Laugh now, but cry later. See, now that they finna get Kellz the rest of his life in jail because basically he's getting the rest of his life because it's the feds. Kellz 54. Man, they get Kellz. If they give him 20, he gonna be 74, almost 80. You know, and you know the black man's lifespan isn't even that long. You know. See, but my thing about the whole thing is this here. They need to go get Jay-Z and the rest of the guys. See, because what they just did to R. Kelly is called taking his generational wealth. You know, that's what they're going to do to all mega superstars. They let y'all do whatever y'all want to do when you're in your prime. And then they come and step on you. And then they take everything back. See, R. Kelly said that he was living in genocide. He can do whatever he wanted to do. No, he meant that the elites was letting him do whatever he wanted to do. And then they come around and snake them back out. See, this is what I tell you guys about the game and all you guys who want to join the industry. This is what you're going to get at the end of the day. This or either a grave. See, it's only two things for you. And this is the new way of taking the black man out and taking that generational wealth. R. Kelly is a structure for Chicago. He helped build Chicago. He is part of Chicago's history. Now that they did this to R. Kelly, we know that Jay-Z and all these people like Dash say that they always having sex with underage girls as well. So why they didn't get them? Why they didn't take his entourage if it was so much about him having sex with underage girls? Why they didn't take the parents? You know, like the mothers that was giving their children to R. Kelly. You know, everybody's chasing the fame. Well, these people isn't going. You know, it's because R. Kelly name is an icon, is a household name. R. Kelly name will always trend with Jay-Z's name. Matter of fact, it will overtrend Jay-Z's name because R. Kelly has triple more hits than Jay-Z got. Quadruple. You know, they just broke another black man down. It's no generational wealth. See, and all you children and everybody who want to be in the industry, this is what you're going to get at the end of the day. This is what you're going to get at the end of the day. Because it's not for you to get to Jay-Z's level. It's not for you to achieve. It's for you to lose. All you got to do is look at all of these stories. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, so on and so on and so on, etc. Just look at them. Did any one of them win? Nope. Now, what they're going to think when they hear the Kelly, excuse me, what they're going to think when they hear Kelly, the last name Kelly now. They're going to think that pedophile, rapist, and all these things. You see? And this is how they take it all back. You know why R. Kelly is finna go get all his time. You know, all the houses and mansions and all these things that he bought and all this stuff. It's all gone. It's going right back to the elites. Now you'll see some probably elderly white couple or something on TV smiling one day, trending, saying that they're living at R. Kelly's house now. See, because it really wasn't R. Kelly's house. It was the elites. Wow. Another one broke down. See, they're breaking Chicago down slowly but surely because they want it back. Because it's a major hub for money. It's a major hub for talent. And one thing it's a major hub for is murder, madness, and destruction. You know. And that's what they want. Now, I want to see who else is going to get charged on this R. Kelly case. I guess no one, because as of now, case closed because they found R. Kelly guilty on all counts, and he still have cases in other states like Minnesota and a few more states. Wow, they're really trying to stick it to Kellz. See, but another thing I want to know is you guys, all these other rappers and all these other people that call cases and things like that, why we don't see them publicized and going to court like this? Why we don't see Schmirkio at court? Why we don't see Black Youngster? Why we don't see none of these people going back and forth to court getting televised? Maybe because they are part of that same genocide that R. Kelly was talking about, where he could do what he want to do until the people say enough is enough. You see, they keep master puppets around him. All those people that was around Kellz that was trying to act like they were so much there for him and his friend. Look what they all did to him when they grabbed him. Look what they all did to him. The girl, the tour bus people, everybody, his whole entourage, got on there and talked about the man on the making of R. Kelly. You had the girl in the red jacket saying, "Yeah, I knew that he was back there having sex with the girl. She walked on the bus and seen it, but she never said nothing." So what that makes her? See, I thought if you did a crime and if anybody was around with you in the commission of that crime, that they're all accessories to that crime. But I guess when the elites make the crimes up, I guess that don't go. Because the elites definitely made this case up. You know. And the reason why I say they made the case up, because if you're going to lock Kellz up for this, for having sex with these girls and these underage girls that mother was giving consent, you should have locked the mothers up. And then you should have went and got back. You should have went and got everybody else that was like in the studio with him when he was doing that. Like the people that was on the bus, like his bodyguards, like everybody was there when he married Aaliyah. Like everybody that was there when he got Aaliyah the phony ID. Like the people that even gave him the ID to get to him. See, when it's a federal investigation, that means everybody's part of that. Don't just single out one man. And that's exactly what you guys did in this. You singled out one man. Because it wasn't about Kellz. It was about his legacy. But you know one thing? I can tell you this here. Chicago will never stop riding with him. Period. We're going to ride with Kellz forever. You see how many sex cases y'all try to put on Kellz? Every time it's a major function or outing or anybody chilling, playing cards or whatever in the city of Chicago, trust me, R. Kelly's going to come on. We're going to hear us some R. Kelly every day. And we still going to yell R. Kelly, and that's how it's going to go. See, we can't call him a predator. We can't call him a predator because he can't be a predator if the parents don't give consent for this man to be with these women, or these children, as you call them. See, and if you're going to lock Kellz up for this, how about all you elites? All get up, turn around and put your hands on the wall. Oh, matter of fact, put your hands behind your back. And all you guys need to go to the feds for having sex with underage minors as well. You know, like all the little children that comes off of Nickelodeon and all of these other network channels, kid networks channels. You know. because y'all are the biggest contributors to the sex, to having sex with minors. Now that you're so much on R. Kelly, you're making so much money trending and promoting this story. Now how about you make a bigger story and make more money and go get Jay-Z and all the rest of the guys that did it? Like all of them niggas in the industry that's having sex with those little girls every time they go into these clubs, every time these little girls got phony IDs coming in clubs, they at these concerts, they taking these girls home. We know it. We know what's going on. So how about you make a bigger bus and go get all of those people? How about you do that? And how about you go get what's that girl named the lady from Atlanta that gave her daughter to him? How about you go get her too and lock her up? You know? How about you do that? See, because if you're gonna believe the word of all these other people over R. Kelly, then I'm gonna tell you what you should do. What you should do is you should go look at Dame's Dash interview. And you need to listen to Dame Dash when he said, why is y'all locking R. Kelly up for this? And he said that Jay-Z was in the studio with R. Kelly when those girls was there. So doesn't that make Mr. Sean Carter, S. Carter, doesn't that make him accessory to this? Because there's no way that Kellz was just in the studio with these girls and having sex and doing all these things, and Jay-Z didn't participate. Why just didn't leave? He made the whole album. Or was Jay-Z the one there doing the intel? Because it seems like Mr. R. Kelly, all his bad luck started coming as soon as he made the best of both worlds with Jay-Z. So maybe that's what Dame was trying to hint on, huh? Dame said it. Dame said Jay-Z was in the studio with him. They was making the best of both worlds when those girls was there. Strange. Who tried to take his legacy? Strange. Seems like he tried to take R. Kelly's legacy. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You see, I am the #1 surgical Mason hunter out. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Jay-Z set R. Kelly up. See, it came from Jay-Z. Because like I just told you, R. Kelly will outtrend Jay-Z any day, anytime, any place. When it comes to having the women on lock, this is the guy. And I can guarantee you that he getting tons of fan mail from those women and people in Chicago. Yes, breaking news, you heard it here first. Jay-Z did the intel on R. Kelly. And that's why when Dame talked about it, and then he mentioned Leo Corn after that, that's when Funkmaster Flex and the people went in on him. And that's the same time that Dame was finna start crying when he got to talking about Aaliyah. That's crazy. Jay-Z. Dame said it. Dame basically said that y'all sacrificed Aaliyah. And then he also said that you was also in love with Aaliyah too, Jay-Z. What a crazy sex tangle. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and R. Kelly. But guess who ended up with the girl? Mr. Temperature's Rising. And then she went to Dame. Oh, Jay-Z, then Dame. So didn't they do the same thing Kellz did? See, Jay-Z was doing the intel on him, and that's why they shut Dame up. Yes, Jay-Z did the intel on R. Kelly and tried to tear down the structure of Chicago, our history. Yes, Kellz is a part of our history. If all these other people can be a part of other people's history, and we know that they're known pedophiles and things like that, which we can't even call R. Kelly a pedophile because he didn't prey on women. He didn't prey on little children. He didn't ride around in cars picking them up off the street. No, he just performed and was R. Kelly. And we know all these little girls are starstruck for stardom and for fame and to be a part of something. And then we know that their mothers are even more starstruck. See, because it's strange that all these women that he had, underage children that he supposedly had children by, it's strange that their mothers never filed charges on R. Kelly. Because their mothers wanted R. Kelly to be with their daughters. Because they wanted their daughters to be something. Because in that game R. Kelly and them play, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. You know. But you always gotta know the who you know, because sometimes be the devil. And that can come back to haunt you one day, just like it did Mr. Kellz. But Kellz, don't worry about it. I will get the word out that you were set up by Jay-Z. And that's why the best of both worlds never came out. Well, it came out because they just had to put it out like that, but it wasn't promoted and distributed. Because Jay-Z didn't want his name to be tied to someone who's finna go to jail for having sex with underage children. Well, women. Underage girls, I mean. I'm sorry. But Jay-Z was doing it as well. See, Kellz, I always try to tell you guys that even the lawyers are in on it. It was strange that a lawyer dropped the video on R. Kelly after he beat the other cases. You had a lawyer drop that video. But it was even more strange that that lawyer was being investigated and charged for embezzling and frauding Nike and frauding a couple more people. He was a major frauder, and he had federal cases, and he was working for the feds and the DEA. I wonder who told him to drop the video, or who gave him that video or that tape. Only time will tell. But one thing I do know is that the tape came from the elites. See, because this right here, this is elite work. And like I said, R. Kelly will out-trend Jay-Z any day. And that's why Jay said that they're the best of the both worlds. Because he know R. Kelly is the king of R&B. Right. And for some strange reason, the elites told Jay-Z that he was the king of rap. But some strange reason, I don't see that his resume equals up to R. Kelly's. And I think he see it too. You're raking in the big bucks, Jay-Z. You got a team of con men. Professionals. See, Jay-Z, you will not hear the last of me, and you will not hear the last of our Kellz. Because what you did was you tore down a little of our structure, and you tried to ruin our history's reputation. Man, y'all know what time it is. Rob for president. Oh, I just want to let you guys know. Shout out to my Robin Hood. Shout out to my little ones. Y'all know we are the best. Y'all know the rest. But I just want to let you guys know that we have a new case. And it's the Jay-Z and R. Kelly case. Oh, the elites in R. Kelly's case. Please hit that like button, you guys, if you see what I'm saying, and if you think we're on to something. Oh, please share my videos, you guys.